Draws the foul.
That is great ball movement. You talk about a team that knows how to pass the basketball. Tony Bennett's guys are right on the spot. Watch this ball handling right here. The inside out against the zone, the ball reversal, the drive, and the kick. Watch when the ball comes back out. Beautiful ball movement.
First on David Pendergraft.
If they pass and shoot like their coach, they're going to win a lot of games. Big numbers. Look at the middle. 65% from the field for Mr. Baines.
10-point lead, the biggest of the night for Washington State.
And it's methodical, isn't it? You know, it's not like they spurt or anything like that. They wear you down at both ends.
Here's the Washington State foul. Now for up-to-the-minute news for everything that is college sports, log on to ESPNU.com. If you don't have ESPNU, be sure to log on to ESPNU.com. Type in your zip code at the top of the page or call your local cable operator or satellite provider. Log on to ESPNU.com tonight.
The great thing about this game so far also is foul trouble has not reared its ugly head. All of the quality players getting all of the minutes they need in this one. And it's been physical.
Zachary has it stripped.
Well, he got bumped by Baines right there. You know, Zachary's a freshman, so even though he's big and strong, he's not used to this kind of experience. Intensity level in this game very high. They make you play defense for a long time.
Rochester leaning in with that left hand.
Oh, that is a tough shot. Off-balance floater. They were practicing that in the shoot-around today. That floater in the lane, the pull-up to avoid the charge.
Gonzaga wants a timeout, down by 12 on their home floor. 13-4 Washington State run, 26-14. Andy?
Taylor Rochester is one of those great success stories, as Bob had mentioned earlier. He was at Tulane, blew out his knee, and he was looking for someone to give him a second chance. He was from the West Coast, and he told me in the preseason that he's indebted to the Bennetts for them giving him this second chance, and he did one better. He actually gave up his scholarship for 2008-09 to an incoming recruit from Florida so that the team could be better when he's a senior.
That is big stuff right there. That's the first time I've ever heard of somebody doing that in all my years in college basketball.
Well, I was going to ask you if you've ever had a player do that for you, but I knew better. Never heard of it either. Here's Matt Bolden sailing to the basket, a little strong, and there's Rochester with the rebound.
Well, Taylor is from Santa Barbara, California, so he might be able to afford that last year himself.
Yeah. Coming in, averaging just over 11 points per night. Good free throw shooter, decent from outside the arc. He's a big part of this team. So is Baines, but he can't finish there. And there's Pargo again with the rebound. We've seen him grab a few of those tonight. Nice job for Pargo.
Length to the floor for the point guard. His best quality, aside from leadership, is his physical nature.
He's got 6 now. 10-point game. Rochester tried to get Baines, a little lack of communication there. Still a double-digit lead for the Cougars, trying to make it 2 straight against the Zags. The 6th-ranked Cougars enjoying a 10-point lead, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Bob, we talked about what a magical year it was last year for Washington State, 13-5 in the Pac-10. Finished second to UCLA, got the number 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. They'd been there before, but it'd been a long time. And a lot of the history of Washington State, they go a long way back for the glory years, and they're happy to have success back in Pullman.
No doubt about that. The NCAA appearances are 5. That's the fewest of any Pac-10 team. The national title at the bottom was in 1917. That was a little before that guy was born. And that wasn't an NCAA title. The NCAA did not exist then. So it's been a long time. And, of course, you know, Gonzaga is a team that became the darlings for the last decade, the Cinderella kids, the team that everybody follows nationally. But now Washington State, their run last year was magical, and people are paying attention to them now, including the NCAA selection committee.
The team Tony inherited from his dad, Dick, certainly the cupboard was not bare.
So far, Weaver's doing a great job on Bolden. Bolden is 0 for 4. Gonzaga's leading scorer has not made a point.
Day with the miss. Good rebound there for Larry Gerganius. Bench player for this Gonzaga team, 6'5", 199 out of Berkeley.
And he is an aggressive guy.
Gonzaga trying to cut into this double-digit lead. Day frees himself. Had an open look, but a little bit strong off the heel.
Well, what we're seeing right here, Clay, is typical Washington State basketball. They're holding people to 39% from the field. 4th in the country, fewest points allowed at 52, and this is no different. The only thing that they're doing differently right here, turning the ball over much more than usual.
Here's Gerganius leading the way, and he scores.
They needed something from the bench, and Gerganius has delivered. Aggressive on the last play, running the floor on this play. He gives them some electricity, and of course a great bounce pass. The one hop to avoid the charge. Gerganius gets his chance at the free throw line. Right now, Washington State is shooting 52%. Gonzaga only 29.
Second personal foul on Derek Lowe. They got it. Like their 7-point game. And you mentioned he's their energy guy. He gave him some right there.
Yeah, really did. Really did. And he'll do it at this end, too. He's got some speed and quickness.
Weaver slipped a little bit. And this place is loud.
It sure is.
They're right on top of us here.
Great atmosphere. Only 6,000 people here. Hard to get tickets.
Students camping out for the best seats since Sunday. Turned over. And Zachary comes up with it.
Another turnover, Washington State uncharacteristic. Cowgill should have met that pass a little bit more.
Pargo dials it up. A little strong, and Weaver pulls it down on pass out for Lowe.
Nobody mopped up the floor where Weaver slipped. He slipped twice in that area. They better go to the right instead of the left.
Coming up on 1 minute to go in the half. Harmeling.
He's got ability from three-point range, but he's got Day on that side, who's a good shot blocker.
Rochester high off the glass, got it. But they're going to say no. He was fouled before the shot.
No continuation here at Gonzaga. Rochester a little upset with that call right there. He shows great quickness going left right here. A little bump with the knee by Gerganius. I don't know about that.
That's the first on Gerganius.
They don't get free throws, and they don't get the basket either.
Robbie Cowgill backing his way in. Got the roll. Cowgill with 8.
Cowgill showing right-handed look, left-handed hook. They better start double-teaming him.
Bolden, he's been quiet here in the first half and still quiet. Rochester, another rebound. Coming up on 26.
Well, what they want to do right here is take the last shot, not give Gonzaga an opportunity to get anything. They're playing against the zone.